Hello. This is a multi-purpose video. It's part birthday haul and part Friday reads. My birthday was last Sunday, nearly a week ago by the time I'm going to be posting this, and I got lots of goodies and I wanted to share them, as well as talking about what I'm reading now and hope to continue reading. We'll see. Okay, so yes, my birthday came and went. My parents came down and we had, they took me out to a really nice restaurant, which was cool, and we realized I hadn't celebrated my actual birthday day with them in 10 years, which is, a significant amount of time, because, I've been places like England and Los Angeles in that amount of time. I got, I'm just going to point out the more media-oriented stuff. I got some other things as well, but my parents actually got me this. It's a purse. Isn't it beautiful? So it's a purse with the cover of Jane Eyre, which I really, really like. It's gorgeous, actually. It doesn't hold as much stuff as I put in my normal purse, so it's more of a when I go out and I only need a few things kind of purse. Other things I got from my brother, who has no idea what Doctor Who is, got me Series 7 on Blu-ray, which I haven't opened yet because I've had no time, but I got that. And also in my Doctor Who world, my friend Kate got me the 50th anniversary, which is good, so I can delete it off my DVR, which has all the specials and things like that, which I really, really liked. Also, movie-wise, I got this from my other friend. It's Lord Peter Wimsey Mysteries. I've read most of them, not all of them yet, but I have some done by a different actor. These ones are done by Ian Carmichael, and I'd watched a few of them on Netflix, and there's a few that weren't available, and I really like them. I mean, they're long and they're very British, but I like them, so I'm excited about that. And this has already been opened because I started watching. And then book-wise, I got, shockingly, only 2 books, but that's cool. I got from my friend Pam, who I probably talk about more often than I should, I got the travel guide for New Zealand because we are planning a trip there in a summer or 2. We'll see how well we can save our money. And it's gorgeous, and I've already looked through it because the first thing I always look for is what kind of food I should be eating, because that's my favorite part about travel. And then she also sent me, because apparently she really, really liked this book, The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, which is a probably New York Times bestseller. I've seen it a lot of places, and she really, really loved it. And so she bought me this hardback copy that's just beautiful. So that'll be on my to-read list. So that doesn't seem like a lot, but actually that is a lot because Doctor Who isn't cheap. Partial birthday haul, except I got more Amazon gift cards. I got several of them. So I just put in an order for about half of the amount of money I got of DVDs and some books. So when that comes in, we'll have more to talk about. Okay, so I read a couple books over break, and one of them was called Miracle Morning, which is a self-help book. I don't really read self-help books all that much, but I really, really liked it, and I've been implementing some of the suggestions in there. So yeah, that's on my Kindle, so I don't have it in front of me right now. The other book I read was Sold by Patricia McCormick. This is my second book by her, actually. I have another book by her called Cut, about bodily harm, self-harm, and it was very good and not very long. And this one is actually a school book picked out by the former teacher, so I had to read it. And it's written in sort of vignettes, so there's not a whole lot of, there's, it's not a lot of words. I mean, as many words as a book this long would look, which is good, because a lot of my students don't like reading. Anyway, it's fictional, but it's based on true accounts of girls in Nepal and India who are sold into sex slavery. So it's weird to say that this is a really good book, because it's not like something that you enjoy because of the content, but it is really, really well done and very, very painful in a good way. It makes you aware of things. And like I tell my students, human trafficking is not just happening in faraway countries like Nepal and India. It is actually happening very often in the United States. You know, I live very close to Atlanta, and that's one of, that has a high human trafficking percentage, supposedly. So it's something to be aware of, and this book, I think, does a really good job of presenting the material and the issues and things like that to a younger audience. And I feel like she deals with the rape in a shocking but not overly graphic way, you know. So it makes an impression, but it's not inappropriate for the age group. Although I can't imagine I would give this to much younger children. So anyway, really, really good. It took me a couple hours to read because it's truly not difficult reading, but it is heavy. So I read that, and then I read that, Miracle Morning, and I'm almost completed with, this is a old student's copy, An Ordinary Man, Paul Rusesabagina. I looked this up actually on how to pronounce this, and I still can't get it, but it's the guy who inspired the film Hotel Rwanda. It's an autobiography. This is also a school book, and I'm almost done. So, and I've really enjoyed it. I don't read autobiographies unless it's about a person that I really like. Like, I've read some C.S. Lewis biographies and stuff like that, but, you know, I don't pick it up just to pick it up. I'm definitely more of a fan of fictional universes, but it's really good. I remember when the movie Hotel Rwanda came out, I didn't know much about it. I knew it was a historically based thing, but in 1994, I lived in Japan, and I was 13, and pretty much had no concept of what was going on, and it's really heartbreaking, especially considering how many things could have been done by the powers that be in the UN and the United States, that, according from this gentleman's point of view, were not done and were handled very badly. So again, not the lightest of reading, but yeah. So that's what I'm reading right now. I will probably finish this maybe even before I post the video, but I wanted to let you know. And then I don't know what I'm probably gonna finish a couple of books. I'm 2 books behind in my book club, a memoir and a literary novel of massive proportions that I need to read, so I probably need to get to those soon. But as soon as I finish this, I'll probably do that, and then I'll probably reread Peter Pan, because it feels like the time to reread Peter Pan, because I haven't read it in a couple years, and I always find something new. So that's my birthday haul, Friday reads, as well as stay tuned, because probably in a week or so, depending on how Amazon goes, I will have more books and movies to share. I tend to buy more movies on Amazon than I do books, because I don't buy as many movies with my own money. Books, however, I seem to have no issue buying, and you know, not budgeting well for those. If there's any suggestions of things I should read next, especially specifically out of the books that I've pulled and shown in the last couple of videos, please let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like it, just go away and don't put anything on there, because that's mean. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. But can you imagine what YouTube comments would be like if people, or Facebook comments or anything like that, if people did the whole, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all? There'd be no comments. I will talk to you later. Bye.